everyone, welcome to Win Philly, where we are women in networking and we're talking about all the things that women have to do to be wonderful, successful entrepreneurs. I'm Nakisha Hodge, I am your host with my lovely co-host.
Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Heather. How y'all doing today?
And we have such a special guest. Like, I am ecstatic to have you here.
Thank you.
Ebonie Dukes is like the guru of marketing, and she founded She founded a wonderful company here in Philadelphia, and today she's going to share with us a bunch of her tips and how she's been so successful and how many years you've been in business and all of those things. We are so excited to have you.
Yay. I'm happy to be here. Thank you both for having me. I feel like I'm sitting next to the double mint.
I know.
But I'm very happy to be here, and I can't wait to share. Yes, I can't wait to share some tips with you.
And she has a lot of tips. Let me just tell you, Ebonie does everything. And when you watch this full episode, you'll see all the things that she does. And we might not even get to all of them. But first, we're going to talk about what this wonderful woman does and how she put this whole thing together. Who are you?
I can't stop laughing. I love your hat.
Thank you.
I need that. I'm like almost getting into the hat stage.
We should do a hat.
We should do a cowboy day. Hats and
I am a self-proclaimed hat expert.
Oh,
maybe we can help us out with that episode. Because
Yes.
we should do hats. Like a hat
I'm loving
episode.
the hat. So I am Nakisha Hodge. I am the owner of Hodge Studios, which is where we film Win Philly. And you can find me online. My website is www.nikkitakesOn.com, and that's Niki. And also find us on YouTube, where we post this show every Sunday just for you. So let's get right into it. Why don't we? Heather, tell us a little bit more about you.
So everybody knows I'm Sex Dr. Heather. You can find me on IG at Sex Dr. Heather, also on YouTube. I am a marriage and family therapist, psychotherapist, and I specialize in everything sexual health related. So that means I'm just a specialist. You know how when you go to your family doctor, like your PCP, the doctor actually, when you go to your gynecologist, that's a specialist. So if you think about it in that way, like just a family doctor who became a gynecologist, basically. That's what I specialize in, is sexual health, and I absolutely love it. I see clients from all walks of life, and I do this video cast with Nakisha where we talk to all women from all over the place. And we did have one male, so go back, look at our episode, find that male, because we had a whole lot of fun. Make sure you subscribe, okay, and watch all the episodes.
I think that was episode number 18.
Look at you. What is this, 21, 22,
Yeah.
21?
21.
21.
21.
Oh, I feel 20.
I like
Yes,
it.
girl. Yes, I feel 21. Yes, always feeling 21. Okay, so let's talk about who you are.
Okay.
Hey, Ebonie.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to Hodge Studios.
Thank you. It's
in
beautiful.
Philly.
Make sure you guys book it, rent it. It's
Yes.
awesome here.
Yes.
So my name is Ebonie Dukes. I am the president, executive producer, and co-owner of My New Philly, which is a news media outlet here in Philadelphia that specializes in short form video content to showcase the people, places, and things in Philadelphia to make it a great place to live,
I
work,
love
and
that.
play. So we are what TV news would look like if it didn't have any crime or violence. We try to only pit out things that are essential to people re-engaging with Philadelphia. So we try to give you the things you need, like food, fashion, fitness, anything you need to like find things to do in Philadelphia, you'll find them on mynewphilly.com.
I love that because my husband, okay, watches CNN continuously and
Oh my God,
Cold
is
Case
it-
Files, and it's so
Oh my
depressing.
gosh, it's the most depressing. That affects your spirit,
Yes,
right? So like,
yes.
if you watch, because my father is the same way. So if you if you watch those things all the time, you don't even realize how much it's affecting your spirit. So you'll be walking down the street and for no reason at all, you'll have anxiety that hits you
And fear.
about certain areas of the city, certain people that are walking towards you. All of those things come into play as a result of the things you tend to consume through television.
Yes.
So if you start consciously making decisions to only consume things that are positive, then you will have a different lifestyle. It
Dropping
really does.
bombs, dropping
Yeah,
bombs.
because it's all about mindset.
It does. It
Yeah.
really affects your mindset. So before I go back on the Money Philly stuff, so my other business is the Do Group. So the Do Group is a boutique marketing firm. We're like consultants, and we help small businesses find digital media solutions to reach their target demographics. So we start with like businesses that are like just an idea in your head and you're like trying to get it out here. We can do everything from create your website, create video content for you to promote your business online, start social media campaigns, create your social media presence. So we do all of those different things, and we consult with you about getting your LLCs and all of these different things together to make sure that your idea becomes a reality. So
That's amazing.
so-
That's amazing and so needed, I feel, because look at all the entrepreneurs that we interview and people who are just starting their businesses, and it's so difficult to get a website done.
Absolutely.
You could do it yourself, but then you always have to hire someone to come
Oh my
behind you
God.
and clean up and write
Right.
code and do different stuff. So that's amazing.
Yes, so, and there's always this thing where like people have these amazing ideas in their head all the time, but they don't know how to start.
Make it happen.
Like you
yeah.
don't know where the starting point is. So you kind of try to outline what that starting point looks like for you, your business, and your market. And we try to help you get to that starting point and past that starting point, so that you can become a thriving business in whatever city you're in. Because
I love that.
we're in Philadelphia, we're in Atlanta, we're in Miami. We do a lot of different.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you. See, I told you.
Wow.
Ebony is
So,
doing all the things.
How do you have the time to really grow your market in other demographics? Like, how does that work?
Teamwork.
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 That's what we always say.
If you do not have a team, that is not possible. So you have to
Yes.
have people on the ground in all of these different areas in order to make that a thing. So I have great partners that
Family.
family that I can trust, that can get the job done, and I can
So
help to
important.
grow my business in other areas.
I love that.
Yep.
Yeah, you need a team. You cannot do anything without a team.
So I can tell you, Ebony has a great team. She has family.
They're awesome.
Okay,
They are.
Because I have been on a couple of the shows that Ebony has produced and directed, right?
Yes.
So, and they were amazing. It's always fun when I go on, and I just have a blast. And everybody, it's like it's like a big family. We just have so much fun.
Yeah.
Ebony, I have a question for you. I want to know, how did you come up with the name for your LLC, for your marketing group? the
Okay,
Do Group?
the Do Group is based off my last name. So my family, we are a family of entrepreneurs. So the Dukes name itself is
Yes.
like, we have Dukes
Prestige.
Real Estate, Dukes Investments,
Oh, wow.
Dukes Properties. And I was like, okay, let me separate what I'm doing a little bit from the rest of my Dukes family. So the Do Group is just a spin off of my last name being Dukes. And the fact that we actually do the work. So it's hard sometimes. You never know who to get involved with. I tell people, if you're looking for somebody to do your website or to help you with marketing, PR, whatever it is, make sure you're getting a referral, because you want to work with people that you know can really do the work.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we'll find people that look like they're getting busy online and on social media,
Oh,
and it's not actually a thing. Like they are,
Yeah.
go.
yeah, they are fronting for the gram. They are doing it for the gram, and they're not necessarily,
Literally,
they're not necessarily doing the actual work. So like it's funny because I had someone ask me, because I'm speaking at another engagement or something, and they asked me if I had like a Instagram page for my marketing company, and I was like, no. And she was like, well, how do you have a marketing company and no Instagram page to market your marketing company?
This is
And I was
good.
like, I don't need to market my marketing company because I get all of my business through referrals. People
Which
who
is
I
true.
work with and do great work for refer me to other people, and that's how I grow my business. So when you continuously do amazing work, people will be like, here's a referral. This is who you have to
Yes.
go to.
People will
And
grow your
that
business.
word of
Word
mouth
of mouth
is
is everything.
better
Amazing.
than
Yes.
And any money that you can
do.
spend.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Because people, one thing about people, okay, you do a wonderful job, they're gonna tell 5, 6
Yep.
people.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You do a terrible job,
Oh,
they're gonna tell everybody.
That is
They tell everybody,
Absolutely.
don't mess
Every
with her
time.
because her work is trash.
Exactly.
So it's really important. And another thing that I want to touch on, which I think is important for all businesses, but especially in marketing, is that when you are growing your business, whether you are day 1 or day number 564, you always need to do the work for every single client as if they're a
The
VIP
first-
client.
Every client is VIP.
Mhm.
Every single client. I also have this a new brand that I just embarked upon and over the last year. It's an event that we do called Black Is.
Oh!
Black
Oh, tell us about that.
Talk about.
So,
I gotta go to this.
so
You been to it?
No,
No.
I'm invited.
yeah, she is
I'm
an invited
This
guest.
is only an invitation only,
Yeah,
but
it
I
is
always have I'm always booked out of town.
Right. So we've
Oh.
done 2. We're going into our 3rd one. It
Oh,
is
awesome.
a special event series. Well, special event where it is. I like to tell people it's the equivalent of like going to a wedding, but no one's the bride or groom.
Mhm.
So,
So
it
it's
is.
formal.
It's formal.
Yes.
Oh, that's.
It's a
You
formal.
got my
formal.
invitation, right?
It's a formal
Because you know
event.
I do the formal bit.
but it definitely, like, when you're growing a brand, it is important, like you said, to make sure that you're doing the work and you are putting out your best foot and that you treat everyone the same. So one of the things, the reason that made me think of Black Is was because we don't have, like, you go to a party or something and there's like a VIP section. We refuse to do that. There is, everyone at this party is VIP.
I love
Everyone
that.
will be at the same place at the same time. There are no special rooms. There are no secret codes. If you are here, you are going to get this entire experience we have for you, and that's
Because
important.
it's invite only.
Well,
So-
there is some secret codes because you got to get invited
Oh,
first.
well, you have to register, and then you can register to become a guest, and then you have to get approved. Right now, we're in open registration right now, so if you go to Black Is Experience on Instagram, you will get information about, or blackisexperience.com, you'll get information about registering. You can register, and then you have to get approved. We go through
Okay.
people's
And
digital.
I'll make sure I leave that link in there.
Yeah.
So you go through people's digital
We
profile.
go. Their
and-
digital profile is super important. We don't want anyone to contaminate our vibe.
Hey,
Like that.
I like that.
So it
Yes.
has to. We want great energy in the building.
Yes.
We want people to. We want a professional crowd that feels free to dance a little bit, let their hair down.
Yes.
Exactly, and have a great time
Like-minded
amongst
Yes.
like-minded folks.
Yep. And not
So
be
it's-
all over people. Just like, oh, that's so and so. I like it.
Yeah, it's everyone in
Yeah.
there is supposed to be in that room because
Yeah.
we've carefully curated the event itself, but we've also carefully curated the guest list.
That's
So
wonderful.
making sure that we have the right people in the room is a huge part. Like
Yeah.
we opened registration yesterday. We had over 1,466 people registered
Oh,
yesterday.
Wow.
And this
Who
is
goes through all those profiles? Like, who's doing it?
me and my team. So shout out to Lamar, Crystal,
Shout out to
and
the
Cody.
team. Oh my
We
goodness.
are all
Lamar,
sitting there
Crystal,
going through every single one of those
That's
profiles
right.
to make
Contamination
sure.
is real though.
Yeah, it's super important.
It's important that you
Yeah,
do
that
that
you have
because
to do it.
when you have contamination, it's like you can't get rid of it.
It's a cancer.
It's like it spreads. It's really like we just talked about, like
We
word
did.
of mouth.
Right.
It's the same thing.
And we created this event because we wanted it was a void in
Yes.
the Philadelphia
I think
social
it
scene.
is. Yes.
And we wanted an event that we wanted to party at.
Yeah.
So if I want to
feel
party, I
comfortable
want
in.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I have to make sure that everybody that is there is there to party with us and have a good time with us
love
and
that.
not taint
Yeah.
the environment. So
Yep.
yeah.
So let's talk about how long ago was it when you started My New Philly? with your partners?
So my partner, Kyrie Terrell. I have 3 partners. Kyrie Terrell is the founder and CEO. Zach James is the head of our business development and sales team. And we have another 4th partner who likes to remain anonymous. But we started.
We like the silent partners.
We love them silent partners. But we started My New Philly 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago. It was, well, actually it is over 4 years ago. We started July 6th. So July 6th of 2015, we launched, and it's been a roller coaster. I mean, just to be completely honest, there are just things you don't know about being an entrepreneur that you have to get that hands-on experience for. So, you know, I don't think a lot of people walk into becoming an entrepreneur and understand that as an entrepreneur, you literally wear every single hat that your company needs. Like, you are the cleaning person, you are the HR, you are the accountant, you are every single thing. Yes. So
you're the janitor.
Exactly. So you're a counselor too. If you have employees or team members, you literally become like a sounding board, and you have to help. So, and we have at one point we had as many as 50 team members. So it becomes a juggling act. Like, you have to figure out where to exert your energy every day, just so that you can get the best results. So, you know, you're not necessarily prepared for that initially, but over time you get more and more comfortable, and the things that you've been doing over and over again, you're like, okay, I can do this on autopilot now. Now I can focus
That's
on
where
something
you want to
else.
get to, where the business starts supporting you.
Absolutely.
Yep. And I want to know what your biggest reward has been.
Whew.
So many.
No, I know what this one is. So when we started My New Philly, one of the reasons we started My New Philly was because when Kyrie and myself were becoming media professionals, there was this big gap between I went to school for this, or I have a passion for this, and I have enough experience to get a real job doing this. There's no bridge. Like, you go to an internship, but if you don't get picked up by that company, there's like, well, you don't have enough experience to get on camera, you don't have enough experience to get behind camera. So we wanted to create this program, and what My New Philly does, we have an incubator program where you can come in, and if you have passion and you have time, we can teach you everything in between. So
that's wonderful. So it's kind of like a very inclusive internship where they can learn everything, and then you can go to those bigger companies with the experience.
Now you have the resume, you have the credits, you have the reel that you need.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
We've been able to, since we started, over a dozen traditional media professionals are now working in their field. People who did not have experience before they came to us, but are now on major platforms like iHeartRadio and 6ABC and our wonderful, one of my favorite, NBC, and we have one of my favorite people, Ariane Till. She Ariane.
She actually just contacted me.
Ariane is so amazing, but now when she came to us, she had limited experience. She said she wanted to be a host, and in a matter of time, we're like, you're amazing at this. Like, you need to really do this. And now she is on a morning show in DC.
But she was in Sacramento. So she did go to Sacramento.
She went to Sacramento.
From My New Philly. They got her, right? Because I remember she called me to be a phone-in guest on her.
Yeah, she was over there.
Special on the
she
news
was
show
over
in Sacramento.
on ABC in Sacramento, and now she's just moved to DC, and she's on the morning show.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, she's absolutely phenomenal.
And I didn't know she
like
went to
that.
DC, which is amazing.
She's closer now.
I don't know if she inboxed me or something, but I looked and I said, oh my gosh, she's not in Sacramento anymore.
Yeah, she's closer now, and she's amazing. If anybody is watching in the DC market, Ariane is phenomenal, so make sure you check her out. But yeah, those are my
What a
biggest
great
things. Are
thing
like
for the community.
just to make sure
Yeah.
we're paying it forward.
Yes.
Like being
Yeah.
able to say, okay, I've done some good is what we.
Well, let me
what
ask
I
you a
think is
business
rewarding.
question towards that. So, I mean, it's wonderful, you know, you're doing this great service for the community. How is that funded? Do you get grants? Like, because it's difficult to run a
Yes,
business just
yes.
on passion.
No, it's so difficult to run a business on. It's absolutely impossible, to be honest.
But I love that. I feel like they both are equally important.
Oh yeah.
You know, you
need
have
the
to-
passion
yes.
in order to create the profit.
Sure.
So
sure.
how we create our profit model at My New Philly is we are our main company, the parent company of My New Philly is Focus Studios.
Mhm.
Focus Studios is a full service video production company.
Okay.
Focus Studios has no employees. So when Focus Studios gets booked for a job, My New Philly, the team of My New
Pulls from.
Philly
Mhm.
is pulled to do those services, and retain some of that income from those video production
That's
jobs.
great.
So it's not only are we teaching people how to become media professionals and go on to traditional media platforms, but we're also teaching them how to be self-contained entrepreneurs, where you learn a business and you learn how to grow your own business as a video production professional.
Oh, I love
So,
that. Did you meet our videographer, Todd?
I did meet Todd.
We're gonna have to get him over there with you. He's amazing.
Please do.
He is
I'm
amazing.
always looking for more video professionals. Because
I grew
it's
up,
how
he's my best friend's son. So I remember he was a little bean in the oven.
Todd, you're getting all your business
I
out there.
know.
But yeah, no, if you definitely, anybody that is interested in video production, hosting, social media management, producing content, sales, marketing, anything, we have a space for them at My New Philly. They need to just contact us, info@mynewphilly.com, send over your resume. I don't care if you have one thing on your resume. I just want to know that you are capable of doing something. I just want to see. You don't know how many skills you have are transferable to entrepreneurship until you write them down.
That's
I
true.
love that. I knew this was gonna be a winner because I was feeling it in my spirit.
Oh gosh.
It was good energy when we came
Yes.
to the door.
And the hair.
I know. So I actually
there's
had a
that.
question, but I think you just answered it because I think you asked the question in a different way.
Okay.
It was going to be like the biggest success story, but it was Ariana. I feel like it's
Ariana, yeah, she's so
Ariana
good.
is like the success, one of them.
She's one
right?
of them. She's one of them.
Yeah.
We've had so many. Like I have a young man right now that's with us. His name's Jermaine. We call him Young Hype. Because he is so
He's gonna be the next Hype Boy.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad you got that reference. So he is amazing. When he came to us, he was 17 years old. He was doing like little videos that he wanted to do, but he didn't really have all of the tools he needed to get them done. And now he's one of our top videographers, and at 18 years old, he can run circles around most people, and he's awesome.
I love that.
And he's gonna go to school, he's gonna go away to college and do video and film, and he's gonna be paying it forward next. So that's one of the things we always tell people, like in Adian's come back and she's taught classes for us. We have continuous workshops at our
Yes, they
studio
do.
for people to learn. And our people who've gone on to do great things always come back and share their knowledge so that people that are sitting there in our incubator program get an understanding of what it's going to be like at that next level.
I love that. What
I
a
know.
beautiful,
Isn't it
like,
great?
that's wonderful. And, for our people, I feel like it's so important because a lot of companies, they have programs, but I just feel like it doesn't feel inclusive.
Right.
So it's really
this one
great
is
to have
for us by us.
Black-owned business out there who's really, helping our young folks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll take
Or
them
not
at
just young folks.
Yeah, no, we'll take them at any age. We've had people that have come to us and they were in their 50s
Yeah.
and they're like, I want to start over, and I think this is what
New
I wanted
career.
to do. Yeah, so
That's wonderful.
it doesn't matter as long as you have the passion. We'll match it. We'll match it with something.
I love that.
So yeah, Mighty Phillies.
Let's give her a round of applause. Yes.
So yeah, that's one aspect of what I do, and then I have the do group. So if anyone is interested in starting a business and have no idea where to get started from, you have the passion behind your craft, let me know. Hit me up because I'm definitely interested. I'm on Instagram as I am Miss Dukes, IAMMSDUKES. And slide in my DMs. I'm ready. Like, we ready to work.
Don't be sliding too far.
Listen, not that way.
There's a lot of people out there who want that information, and you know, a lot of times they'll try to reach out to people and they won't get a response. So you heard what she said, guys. I'm gonna make sure I put all of these links in the show notes so that you can actually reach out to her. You can find out more information about the wonderful programs they have in my new Philly. And we are just so thrilled to have you here today. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh my God, thank you guys for having me anytime. I'm ready to come back, sit next to the Doublemint twins.
I know, but I have one more thing to say.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Ebony sits on my board of directors for my nonprofit.
Yay!
I mean, she does, and I'm saying this because she does so many things and agreed to sit on the board.
Yeah.
Right? But not only does she sit on the board, she actively she just sent me something for a grant the other day. It was like, you need to fill this out.
That's
get
important.
this grant for your company.
Gotta get that money.
And sends me scholarships and like, you know, so she's actively sitting on the board, not just sitting on the board. You know how that goes.
Yeah, no.
So I appreciate it.
We have to help each other. Like
it's so important.
People love to be fake busy, right? Like
I'm so busy. Girl, you busy being busy.
And I mean, like if you're doing a real assessment, like I challenge everyone that's looking at this, do a real assessment of how busy you actually are. Just think about like the busiest day you've ever had in your life. Like maybe it was planning an event and you had like 19 other things going. Just think about that and think about how much more room you could have you had in that day to do other things.
Yes, honey.
Yes.
If you're being honest with yourself, you know you're not running at max capacity.
Exactly.
You're just making excuses for not being great, right? So like if I'm being honest with myself, on any given day, I'm maybe running at like a 40%. I got more room. Like I have other things I could be doing. Now, that's it.
I like how you said that.
She came to my event too last Saturday.
Because people love to make excuses so they can get out of things they're not that interested in, right? But if you're going to support your friends, I'm interested in supporting my friends.
Oh
like
my
I'm there for my friends.
Yes.
Like
that
I'm going to show up.
We're going to hashtag that.
I'm going to show up.
I'm interested in supporting my friends.
You have to be interested. Like, stop liking my pictures and then telling me that you
scrolling past it, all the information, and not actually
when I see you been
engaging
staring
with
at
it.
my stories.
I saw you. I can see you.
I can see you.
And you're not. And then you tell me you never heard about my event that I had going on.
Girl,
but you like the post. But you like the post, though. You didn't know, but you liked it.
Ebony, everybody. So
said,
many people said that's so funny because I was like, how didn't you hear about? I've been posting this event for 3 weeks
because people
like the post. Everybody I said something to was like, what event?
Exactly. They, like it was foreign, like it was new information. It's not new information. You guys people are really, there's two aspects of it. One, your friends and family feel like they should get a special invite.
Oh, that's always.
They feel like they should be told the information aside from social media. So if you are trying to get your room filled with friends and family, and you think posting on social media is going to get them there, forget about it. They're not going to come because you didn't send them a special invite. They're just never going to do that.
Yeah.
The other part of it is a lot of times likes are free. So people just go past stuff and like it and never read it. But if these are your friends, if we are your friends, like support us, read the post and make sure you engage with it. Like the social media algorithms are set up that as a friend, I need to
tip.
Listen, this is a tip. the social media algorithms, and if you're not familiar with the term algorithm is pretty much the equation that social media platforms use in order to determine how many people they're going to show your content to, right? So those algorithms are set up so that if your post is not getting engagement. Which means the comments underneath the post, if it's not getting engagement, it's not going to be seen by as many people that they can possibly share it to.
100%.
So if these are your friends, if you claim to have friends and they're entrepreneurs, you want to support them, and you don't actually want to show up to an event or actually buy a product, the least you can do is go under their post and make a comment. So that other people can see it. Like, make the comment.
And
not just an emoji, right?
Or share it.
Yeah,
Come on,
right?
spend some words. Like, it's not going to kill you. And then, like, share that information. Share it on your platform.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Those things are going to help your friends that are trying to do this dreaming thing, right? We're all trying to be entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
We all have big dreams. If you want to support them, make sure you're helping them in that way.
Exactly. Even if you can't go or do something, share it with someone. Other people might listen or watch or attend.
Right.
It's very important. I feel like a lot of people, they don't do that because they're so self-absorbed with what they have going on. It's like,
and
you
fake
did that,
busy.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And fake
So-
busy. Like, it doesn't take long, because how many times have you, like, you text somebody and then, like, you look and they're on social media but they didn't respond to the text?
Oh, girl.
Like, it happens all the time.
I see that happen all the time. I'm
Well,
like,
you know
I
what?
just text
I don't
you
think
and I
they're
see
on
you.
the phone. Maybe they're not really on, because sometimes when you keep it open, like if I'm on social media and I
Here
like
she go with
something
her
and I put my
excuses.
phone down, that
Right.
doesn't mean I'm still
Right.
on social media,
Right.
guys. Come
No.
on.
I know.
If
that
I see
a couple
you like or
times.
comment underneath somebody's post and you ain't
Right, and you
respond to
just
my
posted
text
your
message,
video 20 seconds ago.
I'm
okay?
probably gonna be a little stale. I'm gonna be a little salty. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I really just need you to respond to this text.
Right.
One thing we talk about all the time in my new Philly is the hard yes and the hard no. Right. I don't care if you tell me you're not coming to something I have. I would much rather you tell me right up front when I'm having it, instead of dilly-dallying around. And now I'm expecting 50 people to my event and 20 people are going to show up.
Right.
Like, tell me
No.
right
Yeah.
away. And
I
that goes
spent
for
this money.
everything in your life.
Yeah.
You don't understand how important the word no is. We were just talking about that at your event last week.
Yeah.
The word no is so empowering.
Very empowering.
Please
And
say
very
no
upfront.
when you mean no, because it's going to save you
And
time.
it's respect.
It is.
And it'll
It's a
save you
respectful
money.
thing.
It'll
Yeah.
save you time, it'll save you money, it'll save you all types of energy, and you can stop being fake busy because you might have these things you're going to. No, just say you're not going.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to say no. But if you have the time, then support your friends, support the people that you love, because the only way they're going to grow is by you helping to spread that word. That word of mouth is super important to entrepreneurs and new businesses.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Thank you for that, Jim.
Thank you. That
Guys,
was
you
really
got it
good.
here on Win Philly. Thank you so much for joining us.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Make sure you follow all the show notes. Click on those links. Find out more about Win Philly, my new Philly, and also Dr. Heather.
And register for Black Instant.
Yes, I will be registered.
Yes, they'll be there. So
So you ready to register?
you didn't come last year, right?
I thought I was already a guest.
Well,
Approved.
Every year
you
you
are
gotta-
you
you gotta go
until
through
you
it
show
again.
up. You are not family
Oh,
and
okay.
Black is until you show
So I
up
gotta
to an
register?
event. Yeah, you
Okay.
have to register.
All right.
So everybody's
I'm
gonna
gonna
register.
register.
But my babies will get it.
She really.
And there'll be pretty girls like this there the whole night. Like,
Ooh.
you guys gotta. The
I'm
men-
married. It's
Listen,
okay.
There's gonna be good looking men. Please register. I promise
Well,
you
I'm
will not be disappointed. Go and you can
You're not
see
what?
if you go to
Married.
the page.
I'm not married.
And you can go to the page and see the recap video from last
I'm
year.
looking at you.
She is single.
And ready.
I'll be at Black Hat. Listen, I actually have a dress already.
Yes, let's
I have a Black Hat.
go.
Yes, I do.
It's gonna
Thank
be
you so
amazing.
much for joining us. Make sure you register so we can see you there
Yes.
in the place.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
That was
Hold on.
fun.
When did you become single?